Hello and welcome back to Simon's Rants. I'm Simon and today I'm going to be reviewing How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the 2000 version directed by Ron Howard starring Jim Carrey. And of course, we're gonna be getting drunk while we're doing it. So some fun facts before I get too drunk to say anything about this. This one's the first live-action Dr. Seuss adaptation from one of his books. He did actually write a movie before this, but this is the first live-action adaptation of a Dr. Seuss book. It's also interesting to point out that the studio didn't want Ron Howard and Jim Carrey. They actually wanted Jack Nicholson. It was Mrs. Seuss that insisted on Ron Howard and Jim Carrey. And she actually was a big fan of this movie. And we would have gotten a lot more movies like this if not for Mike Myers and The Cat in the Hat. So I'm a fan of this one. I'm definitely more of a fan of the cartoon. This one has a lot of dumb things in it, but it's also got some good moments. I also haven't seen this in a couple years. But without further ado, let's get right into it with Dr. Seuss's, Ron Howard's, Jim Carrey's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Oh, also, I was told of a good drinking game for this, where you take a shot every time the word who is used. That sounds like death, but I'm gonna try it, see how far I get. I might have to stop around the middle.
Way up in the mountains, in the high range of Pontoos, lay the small town of Whoville, the home of the Whos.
Oh my god, here we go.
Ask any Who, and they'll have this to say.
Oh! No! Shut up. Can't do that. That's a million times. Alright, how about this? Somebody gave me some bad intel, because that's already 3 shots in the first minute. We'll take a shot every time they make a pointless change to the original story. That seemed fair? Alright. On with the movie.
We've got a snoozle phone for your brother Drew, and a snoozle phone for your brother Stu, a munkle for your uncle, a pant for your aunt, and a fanpa for your cousin Leon.
I see what you did there.
Cindy Lou, honey?
Dad?
Yeah?
Doesn't this seem like a bit much?
Oh, she's so cute and innocent. I bet she'll stay that way forever. I'm gonna have to take it at some point, so might as well take it now. In the original one, she's no more than 2. Why is she 10? I get it. She's a kid, and it's hard to get kids to act well. So you get an older one. But she didn't have to. It creates so many plot holes by putting in an older kid. The younger kid, it makes sense to trust the Grinch because you're too young to understand that. This one, it has to be some sort of moral commentary. Okay.
I've been much too tolerant of these juvenile delinquents and their innocent, victimless pranks. So they want to get to know me, do they? They want to spend a little quality time with the Grinch. I guess I could use a little social interaction.
Seeing Jack Nicholson as the Grinch would have been fun and all, but how could you want somebody other than Jim Carrey to play him? It's good. It's good.
The Grinch hated Christmas, the whole Christmas season.
Top of the day!
Flatfoot?
Now please, don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason.
Hey, kids, here's a present for you. Be sure to run real fast with it now. Come on, double time, let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna take a shot here because in the original Grinch, he just wanted to be away from everybody. He hated Christmas because people were loud and obnoxious and ruining his peace and quiet. So to him go down and mess with people doesn't seem really necessary. I don't know.
Boy, nothing beats Christmas, right?
I guess.
Yes.
Well, it's just I look around at you and Mom and everyone getting all kerbobbled. Doesn't it seem superfluous?
Nice vocabulary word there, kiddo. You know, she's smart because she had the big words.
What happened to you?
It was too Grinch!
What do you want? I mean,
Grinch?
Oh no!
I understand. There's a lot of things to dislike about this movie, but Jim Carrey is not one of them.
Someone just say Grinch. Hello, Mayor MayWho, sir.
Look.
I don't need to remind you that this Christmas marks the 1,000th jubilation.
I don't need to remind you, so I will. Exposition.
The boys didn't see any Grinch.
He was right came after us.
I think they were just up on the mountain playing with matches or defacing public property or...
Oh, well, that's a relief.
That's also just a great line. The writing in this movie is very underrated, honestly.
Every year, Martha May Whoville has the best lights. Well, not this year. This year, I'm gonna beat that prim, perfect little prissy daddy. Hi!
Okay, another shot coming right up, because in the original, the Who's weren't like this. The Who's celebrated Christmas the right way. They enjoyed the food, they enjoyed the showmanship, they enjoyed the gifts and all of that, but it wasn't about that, as shown by the fact that when the toys were taken away, they still came out and sang. The Grinch didn't hate them because of their commercialism, he didn't hate them because of their consumerism, he didn't hate them for any of that, he hated them just because they were loud and obnoxious, and he was a hermit and just crabby all the time. But in this one, the Who's just genuinely suck, so... L'chaim. Oh. There were some weird sexual fantasies being lived out in the production of this movie, weren't there?
Honey,
I got.
Hello? Is my Sub-Zero chiller running? I suppose.
Well, then you better go catch it!
Where are you, Christmas? Why can't I find you?
Shot for random song numbers.
Gone
Okay, well there were song numbers in the original, but you know what I mean. And it could equally be a shot for bad child actress singing. Whoever thinks it's a good idea to have little kids sing in movies, they're not good at it. It's not cute. Don't do it.
Funny she didn't rat on us, though.
I would say, what the hell was that? But let's be honest, we all do weird stuff when we're home alone.
Get the stick! Get the stick! There's no stick.
Thank you for explaining the joke.
You have no messages?
Odd. Better check the outgoing.
If you utter so much as one syllable, I'll hunt you down and gut you like a fish. If you'd like to fax me, press the star key.
This isn't even a joke. This was my voicemail for a while. Yeah, there's definitely some Tony Clifton in there. I guess that's the beginning of the era of Jim Carrey not being Jim Carrey anymore and actually being Andy Kaufman. So it makes sense.
I don't know why I ever leave this place. I've got all the company I need right here. Hello! Hello! How are you? How are you? I asked you first. Oh, that's really mature, saying exactly what I said. I'm an idiot. You're an idiot.
How does it even happen? I'll take a shot for demonic voices.
Why did the Grinch hate Christmas? Where did it all start? With her dad's blabbercorder, she wouldn't give an inch.
In your own words, please tell me everything you know about the Grinch. Where did he come from?
Oh, well, he came the way all babies come. On calm nights, baby Who girls and tiny Who fellas drift from the sky in their own umbrellas.
I'm just gonna take one shot and one shot only, because if I took a shot for every stupid thing they add in the flashbacks, we'd be here all night and I would be on the floor and it would be a mess and nobody wants to clean that up. But let's be honest, this movie would be 10 times better if this whole flashback sequence wasn't in it. It's so bad.
Hey, honey! Our baby's here! He looks just like your boss.
Nah, you get it? You get it? Like, okay, I get it. You're supposed to put adult jokes in family movies so that the adults don't get bored, but they should be subtle and they should be clever. The ones in this just... they're not that. Baby Grinch crawled so Baby Yoda could run.
Santa.
Oh, his first word. Yes, that is a Santa plane. You want to hold the Santa plane? Yes. Oh.
Santa. Bye-bye.
That thing is terrifying. Baby Yoda didn't handle fame too well.
And we raised him like any other Who child with a deep love of Christmas.
So, I mean, they go through all this trouble to explain that he hates Christmas because of what happened to him around Christmas. But he already hates Christmas without anything happening, so... this whole subplot is pointless.
He liked Martha. Martha was my girlfriend.
I tried to take him under my wing.
You don't have a chance with her. You're 8 years old and you have a beard.
Hey. 20 years, they'll like the beard. And you'll get hit on by middle-aged women every day. And the occasional college girl, and you're like, okay, we're in the middle, please.
Has everyone given their gifts?
I haven't.
He looks like a Browns fan. How did nobody notice him going into the classroom like that? Just been in the back the whole time?
Look at that hack job.
Stupid cribbage! Stupid drink! I hate Christmas!
The anger.
The fury.
The muscles.
What? Okay, who decided, yeah, I'm gonna make a Grinch adaptation and I'm gonna make a weird love triangle with this, like, weird hot girl, the mayor of the Grinch? Was this written by a furry? I'm surprised there are unicorns with biceps.
So, whatever the reason, his heart or his shoes, he stood outside his cave, hating the Whos.
Alphabetically. Aardvarkian, Abacanesia Who? I hate you! Hate, 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 hate. Double hate.
Loathe entirely.
Honey! Hi! Oh, look, I just found the cutest light for my Christmas display.
Shot for wearing eggnog on your head.
Ah, the term Grinchy shall apply when Christmas spirit is in short supply. Now I ask you, does that sound like our holiday Cheermeister?
But the book does say the Cheermeister is the one who deserves a back slap or a toast. And it goes to the soul at Christmas who needs it most. And I believe that soul is the Grinch.
Some loose connections there. But you know, just adding kids to politics makes everything great. I'm gonna go ahead and add a shot. I've been missing. This is the whole political angle and the whole, yeah, just to wrap all that one into one shot.
Oh, young, big, small, red! Blast this Christmas music!
It's joyful and triumphant.
Must drown them out! Not
Phantom of the Opera is a lot different than I remembered.
Hello, little girl.
How dare you enter the Grinch's lair?
I don't think so.
Imagine being a kid actor and seeing Jim Carrey and just head-to-toe green yak for going. How are you not supposed to just laugh your ass off?
What do you want?
Mr. Grinch, I came to invite you to be holiday cheermeister.
Cheermeister, celebrate with friends.
That's a good one.
Same. The older I get, the more I'm like, yes, it's me, the Grinch. Yeah, I relate. Why did I become the Grinch? Every kid wants to be Santa Claus, and then I became the Grinch.
Even if I wanted to go, my schedule wouldn't allow it. 4 o'clock, wallow in self-pity. 4:30, stare into the abyss. 5 o'clock, solve world hunger. Tell no one. 5:30, jazzercise. 6:30, dinner with me. I can't cancel that again. 7 o'clock, wrestle with my self-loathing. I'm booked. Of course, if I want the loathing to 9, I could still be done in time to lay in bed, stare at the ceiling, and slip slowly into madness. But what would I wear?
Why did I become the Grinch? Why? Why am I the Grinch?
Stupid. Ugly. Out of date. This is ridiculous. If I can't find something nice to wear, I'm not going.
I'm glad we added murder to the Grinch's repertoire.
Ooh. That's it, I'm not going.
It is me. Relatable. Hashtag relatable. Hey, 2018 Grinch, this is how you do relatable comedy. Not whatever the f*** you guys were doing. Speaking of fulfilling sexual fantasies by making this movie, what's wrong with you, Ron Howard? Yeah, take a shot for landing face first in some I'm
Not ready, it's too much too soon,
Yes, it's that time of year. The Cheermeisters ride in the chair of cheer.
to the chair of cheer. I'm okay. I'm okay.
The Who Pudding Cook-Off.
I really don't know.
Oh, mine's the
You'll enjoy this. This is not pudding.
That's my favorite quote of all time. Now this is not pudding. What is it?
At the time, I really should be getting back. All right.
What is Jim Carrey's obsession with playing green characters doing conga lines?
The gift of a Christmas shave.
Let's go. Excuse me, old timer. Mind if I wet my whistle?
Well,
That's some good stuff.
My good stuff. You know, just the stuff that I have. That was good. The good stuff. L'chaim, I caught it. Show that in instant replay. To burning down Christmas trees. I'm gonna finish this shit. I wasn't expecting that. I could put a boat in here.
come on.
Good thing we have a spare.
Suffering snorkel blast. They're relentless!
I love this movie.
Then he got an idea. An awful idea. The Grinch got a wonderful, awful idea.
I know just what to do. With this coat and this hat, I'll look just like Saint Nick.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel.
Your brain is full of spiders. You got alligators all over, Mr. Grinch.
Yeah, I'm gonna touch you with a 39.5 foot pole.
You're really, really special guy, and I don't know, something about you.
You're a reindeer. Here's your motivation. Your name is Rudolph. You're a freak with a red nose, and nobody likes you. Then one day, Santa picks you, and you save Christmas. Now forget that part. We'll improvise. Just keep it kind of loosey-goosey. You hate Christmas. You're gonna steal it. Saving Christmas was a lousy ending. Way too commercial. Action! Brilliant!
This scene is great. This scene's good. SimonsRants approves. You know, the Nero would be like, oh, you're a Christian, eh? You're an atheist, eh? Well, this is an atheist scene. Take a shot for fucking rocket ships.
Okay, fellas. Chow time.
How long has he been holding? How long has he been holding moths? Just in a jar, ready for this day. He plans ahead.
Then he slunk to the icebox.
Slunk? I don't have a comment. That's just awesome. I mean, how else do you take that direction? He slunk to the... That's not a real word.
Cleaned out that icebox as quick as a flash. Why, that Grinch, he even took their last can of Who hash.
What is Who hash? I repeat, from last year's review, would you eat people hash? Human hash? North American hash? Person hash? What is happening? This movie's bizarre. I'm out of vodka, but I'm taking one more shot for what the f***.
3,000 feet up the side of Mount Crumpet, he rode with his load to the tip-top to dump it. Then the Grinch heard a sound rising over the snow. It started in low, then it started to grow. Every Who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, was singing without any presents at all.
Came without ribbons. It came without tags. It came without packages, boxes, or bags.
Maybe Christmas,
he thought,
doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, means a little bit more.
And what happened then? Well, in Whoville they say that the Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day.
So he died! If your heart is 2 sizes too small, which is already a health condition to begin with, you go up 1 size, 2 sizes, 3 sizes, that's called heart engorgement. You'll die. You'll die. be taking so many shots if there was alcohol left in here. The Grinch is supposed to do this out of like a change of heart. Cindy Lou has nothing to do with that. Adding Cindy Lou Who into that is taking away from the change of heart. He's trying to save her rather than save Christmas. It takes away from the plot.
Christmas Day is in our grasp, so long as we have hands to clasp.
PSA for anybody who's considering doing a Grinch drinking game. Don't. They added so much to this movie that was completely unnecessary. I get it. Taking half an hour and stretching out into stretching out until an hour and a half is hard. You're adding a whole hour of entertainment, but you didn't have to add weird sexual misconduct and just awkward and uncomfortable situations. Why was the mayor turned into this? Horton Hears a Who made the mayor into Steve Carell. You spend too much time on like fourth wall breaking and being like self-aware. If this movie had been like just a fraction less self-aware, it probably would have been way better. Honestly. It's a movie, that's for sure. Sober Simon will figure it out. It's good, it's also bad. It's not as good as the original, but it's something. So, I'm Simon from SimonsRants. Thanks for watching. I know, I'm really drunk right now. I didn't expect to get that drunk. Thanks for watching. Bye. I'm gonna go take a nap.